Well, hey guys, it's Ken Lawson, Renaissance Man, and I am here with Lana Del Rey Freak. Um, I've got a couple Lanas I'm going to do today. I think the other one is Summertime Sadness. And I'm going to try to get to some of the recent things that y'all have been suggesting too. But those were the two that had been on my list from back with the poll. And so I wanted to get those out of the way, and then I'll try and get to some of the newer stuff. Freak will be interesting. I'm not sure what album it's off of, but anyway, we're going to jump in fairly quickly on this. There's a Buy Me a Coffee link below if you want to click on that. Maybe I'll try and get the picture to put up for the little barcode looking thing. Anyway, I'll try and maybe get that where I can put it on there too. So let's go ahead and jump into Lana. As you all know, I think Lana is amazing, stunning woman, great talent, great producer, writer, just everything. So, needless to say, I like her. So, let's go ahead and jump into this. And I did see that she directed this one.
Flames so hot that they turn blue.
Looks like Jim Morrison at the end of his career.
Palms reflecting in your eyes like an endless summer. That's the way I feel for you.
Boy, he looks a lot like Jim Morrison there.
If time stood still, I'd take this moment, make it last forever.
Oh, that was neat.
Your halo's full of fire.
I liked how it was just strings and stuff, and then ding.
My heart love's full of fire, love's full of fire. Baby, if you wanna leave, come to California, be a freak like me too.
Okay.
Screw your anonymity, loving me is all you need to feel like I do. We could slow dance to rock music, kiss while we do it, talk till we both turn blue. Baby, if you wanna leave, come to California, be a freak like me too.
Okay. Now, from the lyrics, it seems like she's singing from her perspective. When she wrote the song. From the video, I know that she went through that little phase that it was like a cult type situation that she was in, or one of those following a guy, with a bunch of women, and just the whole cultish thing. That's what this video feels like. So where it feels like her singing from her perspective when she wrote the song, I think it could also apply to a cult leader. Don't know if that's popular consensus, but that's the impression I'm getting. And she almost looks like Queen Bee of the cult people, of the followers. The other thing, obviously trippy kind of stuff going on, a little bit of acid, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it sounds like she's basically saying, you can go ahead and drop your life where you are and just come to California and be with me, because that's what you should do, and it almost feels like she's saying that his life is unimportant if she's not in it, in a way. So he should just come to California and be with her instead. So let's get back into it.
We do it, talk till we both turn blue. Baby, if you wanna leave, come to California.
the Kool-Aid has a Jim Jones kind of thing. I think that was the Kool-Aid. Oh, she loves the leather.
Some reflecting in your eyes, like an easy rider.
Shout out Dennis Hopper.
Makes sense when I'm with you. Looking back, my past, it all seems stranger than a stranger.
What a neat line.
So let's dance in slow motion.
Hold on, I'm gonna back up there and point out whenever they get done with the strings and her singing over that little coming back into the other section. I really like that little touch.
Looking back, my
So just chords.
all seems stranger than a stranger.
That's such a nice little touch.
Let's dance in slow motion.
Oh, did you hear that delay?
Tear it up. And let's dance by the ocean. Baby, if you wanna leave, come to California, be a freak like me too. Screw your anonymity, loving me is all you need to feel like I do.
I love that shot there. That's beautiful.
Dance to rock music, kiss while we do it, talk till we both turn blue. Baby, if you wanna leave, come to California, be a freak like me too.
Sorry, a little bit of a coughing fit there. I love this shot, and I imagine it's one of these things when Lana had it in her head and thought, this is what I want to see, that when she finally got it and it was all processed and had the trippy, feel to it, that 70s look she so loves, that she was just like, okay, this is exactly what I pictured. And then the girls are acting really well of that, just totally enamored with him and what he is. And I don't think it's a mistake that he's got the whole, Christ-like beard, hair, that look. But as far as lines go, this "screw your anonymity, loving me is all you need," I think has a lot to do with the fact of her already being a celebrity at that point. And if he was to move out there just for her, he would no longer be anonymous because she's always, going to be in the spotlight. And so he would be giving up, I almost said being a nobody, but that's not what I meant. But, give up his privacy and all that to move out there with her. I like how he looks in the camera so often. It's this girl on the right, though. She's something to her. Pretty lighting here. I know it's just sunlight, but it's striking. Yeah, you are. Fun fact, I hate sand. Okay, the Kool-Aid thing, I'm sure has to be a reference to the drinking the Kool-Aid, and I believe it was Jonestown where they did that. But it could also be the thing of when you are enamored with someone to the point that you are totally invested in them. And that could be what that's representing also, to where you're willing to give up everything about your life to become part of theirs.
You wanna leave, come to California, be a freak like me too.
Prettiest lips around.
Screw your anonymity, loving me is all you need to feel like I do. We could slow dance to rock music, kiss while we do it, talk till we both turn blue.
Ooh, I like that. Cool outfit.
Come to California, be a freak like me too.
Well, that was cool. The layered vocals doing the little hums. Oh, cool. Beautiful torso. What a neat shot. I really like it. Man, her vision of this video was really interesting and neat. And that's cool how all the sound has gone away and now the video is still going. And they're just recessing into the light. What an interesting... Oh, wow. I didn't expect to have this. Such a beautiful piano piece, by the way. And you all know how I love underwater shots. Ooh, pretty. Wow. Looking right into my soul. You know, I feel like the part where they were in mist and light and all that was them leaving this realm, we'll say, after drinking the Kool-Aid. Because people that don't know about Jonestown, that was the end of many of those people. But I love these shots with her under the water. That's beautiful. Now let me see where it goes with the other girls. Maybe it's because, you know, they all did that. This is beautifully shot. Wow. Wow, what a great shot there. The way the hair moved away from their faces just to perfectly frame it. Wow. You go, Lana, with your directing. Wow, this is perfection, isn't it? The movement with this music. Hold on, let me pause and back up a little here for a couple different reasons. But I actually am surprised there's this much of the video left. Wow. Oh, I didn't realize this was like an 11-minute video. I almost hope she brings the regular music back in some way. Boy, she is creating art with this video, isn't she? And they have beautiful underwater faces. Some people don't. When you get them underwater, they look different. Wow. Of course, when you shoot something like this, and it looks so beautiful all the way around, as an artist, it's hard to go, okay, I have to cut this off. Oh, that's a great shot. But I have to cut this off now because the song's over. I like that she just went, this was too beautiful to cut off. Let's put all of it in. Incredibly nice torso there. I love a nice torso. It's a photographer thing, I'm sure, or a sculptor or whatever. Huh. I'm going to be curious to research this video and see if she had intended a particular thing with this. I love that smile right there. All of these girls are so uniquely interesting in their own way, and definitely beautiful. I really like that one, especially. But I'm sure most of us would agree that they all pale in comparison to Lana, right? Well, maybe not all of us. Some of us might prefer him to Lana. So... What's interesting is she's not in with that group of girls, is she? Alrighty. This song and video was very, very surprising to me. When I saw it was called Freak, and with some of the other music I've been doing lately from her that has a very psychedelic, jazz feel in places, and I was expecting a stranger musical journey, but I was really nicely surprised by the one I got, and her direction on the video and all that was really beautifully done. I feel like after that light section, that moment there could mean a couple different things. One, some of them may have been stuck in a purgatory between the light that was above them, and then of course in water you've got darkness below. But it could also be that at that point they were just free in heaven or whatever, and which would be doubtful because they self-exterminated. And if you go by that lore, I'm not a religious person, but I'm saying if that's what you follow, and then that would keep you out of heaven. So lots of ways that could be taken. Or they could have just been tripping balls, Could be that what they were drinking just had acid in it, and they were doing what they do. But either way, beautiful, beautiful video. And like I say, the song was a really nice surprise. It was not at all what I was expecting anyway. In any way is what I mean. But anyway, I will stop it there. Like I say, Summertime Sadness is coming up, and then some of the others. I'm going to look into some of the ones that people said were really trippy musically also. So I will just go ahead and see you all next time. You have a great day, great night, great life. Bye.